just past it. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from NRG Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
118, that's right. Tonight.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
All right. 18, that's right.
And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 118.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
That's right. 118, that's right.
Now, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
118, that's right.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and He ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Marquise Bell on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy.
He works free, right side. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. At 18. What's that? Tonight.
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Wow, for tonight. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Run the stick.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll run with Blue. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 36-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. More from Houston coming up in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready up. Ready.
They put Pickens in motion. Blue's going to get it again here on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They go zone read here on third and short. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a 9-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
On second down, Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And 11.
Third and 11.
Here we go.
Now Stroud going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Rebel.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Come on.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. In there to drop them, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run straight ahead with blue. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
47-yard line.
How was that? Hot. 18. What's that?
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
They'll stick with him again. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18. What's that? 11.
Stroud going to set up the throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
That was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff for Houston.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Now screen set up for blue. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Throwing again is Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. For the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
They put Pickens in motion. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Try and throw with Milton. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. A gain of 5. First down,
Get it.
Dallas.
A give. Here comes Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. Still going. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Texas. How? What's that? What? 18. What's up?
On play action. Stroud. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Oh, ready? What? 18. What's that?
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And drawing some moves in the house of the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud on the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Hey, south. 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will cut into that lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Turpin on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Cowboys take over first and 10. Just at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
19 Tiger.
In motion, Lamb. On third and long, here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 17-yard line.
All right. At 18. That's it. 19 Texas.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
At the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
But it's fourth down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through three. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll try to run for it, and he will score. Game on. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 19, Texans 17.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. The Cowboys take over first and 10. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 68. 19. Go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At the 33-yard line.
They fake the give, and now it's Milton. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 18 on the pitching catch. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Milton. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
What's up?
Now a give on the ground. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Here we go.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, It just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that? Hey, uno. 19 Texas. 11. Buggy. Hey, uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
That's to the left side. Was caught by Noah. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will up the lead to 5.
Makes the score Texans 24. Cowboys 19. Jaime Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
19, Sock Warriors, 70.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Intercepted.
All right. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. 2nd and 11.
How? It's not. Hot. Tony.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Texans. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.